Hello, friends and family. I've had student loan debt since 2009. I took out student loans totaling roughly $20,000 to go back to college to earn a bachelor's degree in art education about 16 years ago. I was 30 years old at the time and I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. For me, it was a go broke or go home moment, and I knew that I would possibly spend the rest of my life paying it back if necessary. I also understood how interest rates work because I paid attention in high school and I passed my math classes. In August of 2009, I moved from my hometown of Flint, Michigan to leave friends and family behind to seek employment as an art teacher in a very small rural Texas town. My first year as a teacher, I earned a whopping $32,000 a year and was completely unable to pay back any of my student loan debt. Instead, I opted to pay down the $10,000 of credit card debt that was accumulated due to purchasing food, clothes, gas, and other essential items, plus the cost of moving to Texas to achieve employment. For the next few years, I neglected my student loan debt while it accrued interest so I could focus on paying down the credit card debt that had a higher interest rate. I finally erased the credit card debt and was able to begin chipping away at the student loan debt. By this time, my student loan debt had grown several more thousands of dollars, and I was only able to afford to pay the amount of the monthly interest, around $200 a month. This went on for the next few years while I did my part to pay as much as $1,100 a month in child support. I was basically spinning my wheels, running the treadmill and getting nowhere for the next several years. I don't have an accurate amount, but I calculate that I paid close to twice the amount of the original loan over the years. After moving up the pay scale ladder and changing school districts a few times, I was finally making over $50,000 a year as a teacher. And I was finally able to start paying bigger chunks that managed to chip away at the principal balance of my loans. In 2020, I fulfilled my final child support payment just as the world shut down to COVID. During the first year of halted payments, I decided to take full advantage of paying down larger chunks to get my loan to where it is today. After listening to the promises of our chosen elected leader, I decided to stop making payments and see if my debt would be erased. It wasn't, and I'm glad it wasn't. I wouldn't want to further burden the hardworking good people of this country with my choices. However, to be honest, I do admit that I applied, because if other people are getting the money, and they were going to do it anyways, who wouldn't? For the people that did have their loans erased, good for you. I shouldn't be mad or jealous. Sometimes people are just in the right place at the right time. For me, I will live the rest of my life proud of my sacrifices and hard work. Now that my student loans will be a thing of the past, I might finally go on a honeymoon that I never took, or travel out of country and use my passport for the first time ever. Or I might just continue doing what I'm doing and pay off my car and my house to make retirement an achievable goal. So here I go. I'm about to pay off the remaining $14,000 of my student loan debt and finally be out from under its shadow. Thank you for listening, and I'm proud to share this moment with you. Okay, folks, here we go. These loans, there's 5 different loans. First one, $2,450. Second one, $2,550. This third one, $3,250. 3,000 even, and $2,750 for a grand total of $14,000. Let's review that payment. There they are, coming out of my Bank of America account. Here goes a click. This is tough, but it's got to be done. Boom. Schedule payment confirmation. I'm free. I'm done. That's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in.